pilot projects. Pilot projects very important in Rubric. Let's say we've got a company who's coming along and they need to build a business case for e-learning. They know they need to or that person knows they need to localize their courses, but they need to convince everyone else. Where should they start in building that business case?
I think with localization in general, a challenge we often face is that localization is just seen as a necessary cost or a necessary evil. People know they have to do it and they should do it, but they don't really want to. But why are you doing that localization in the first place? And there's always a reason behind it. Is it because you want to increase sales in a market, or you want to improve customer service? And focus on that. If you have that content in English, what was your business case for creating the content in English? And it will probably be the same in other markets for other languages. So if you were, for example, looking to go into a new market where you forecast you had potential sales of $1 million a year, if you then put that into perspective of a localization cost of $50,000 or $100,000, it seems quite small in order to offer you that potential sales market. So rather than thinking of it just as a cost, where is the revenue driver behind that? Is it increasing sales or improving customer service, for example? And I think also thinking of it the other way, if we don't localize content, what effect might that have? And it might be you lose market share. It might be that people move away from your product because they want a product that is in the language that they speak, or you're just not going to get that market penetration in the first place. So think about both of those things. And I think that's a helpful approach when thinking about your business case.
How can you track that? What are the ways that you can make sure that that's working by using KPIs and data?
There's different ways a client might want to measure the value that the localized e-learning brings. One of our clients, for example, they look at their usage data and they will calculate the cost per user. So if the content was designed well, it's very popular, it makes the cost per user less and less. And that's a good indicator this was a successful localization effort and the content hit the mark with the audience. You can also look at other things that, perhaps this e-learning that you've developed has allowed you to bring efficiencies in your factory, for example, because the people who you've trained, thanks to that content, they can work more efficiently and the throughput has increased. So there's different aspects that you could measure potentially and see how your course is benefiting your business.